we have our guests bringing more sunshine. But before that, Real Deal Sports Show. Share us, like us, subscribe to us on YouTube. If you like the shows that you're seeing, we have a plethora of guests that we've had all week, and you're seeing it live on YouTube. Like us, subscribe to it, and share it, please. And speaking of a ray of sunshine, just sat down, and she's here.
Hello.
Please welcome Dr. Tandra Price to Real Deal Sports Show. Welcome, Tandra.
Welcome.
Yes, indeed. Glad to have you here with us today.
Yes, I'm glad to be here at the Super Bowl Media Week. This has been amazing. But wait a minute, they call it a different name. Is it, what's the Super Row? Is that
Radio Row.
Oh, Radio Row. Okay, let's get it right, Radio Row. So I'm super excited to be here. I got to meet you. You are phenomenal. It's the real deal.
Real deal.
Yeah, it's a real deal.
And you met a lot of people too.
I did. I met a lot of people. This is my first time being here, and it's been amazing. I mean, over 343 media outlets were here, and I mean, like, if you didn't meet somebody here, I don't know.
Exactly. This is a place to network for sure.
It is definitely. Listen, they call me the networking ninja. So
that's right, because you said networking made easy.
Networking made easy.
And you have a book coming out called 10 Things Before 10.
10 Things Before 10. That is my signature thing. Well, you know what? As entrepreneurs, we have to be able to do income-producing activities, and I came up with a program that would actually help entrepreneurs be able to kind of put things into perspective and to place that where they would actually be producing 10 Things Before 10. So we take a look at each one of their businesses and how can we really, help you maximize your morning, because we know the mornings is the most productive, right?
Oh, yes.
Right, you get everything done in the morning, but guess what? We want to make sure that we kind of tackle the main things that we need to do in our business in the morning.
Yes, indeed. I'm sometimes I write my article. I'm a sports writer, journalist. 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. is my prime time, or 4 to 6 a.m.
Yeah.
It's really my best writing time. It seems like I really get juiced going, and
that's why you make that money flowing. Part in the morning.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right, Tandra. And you also have My Measuring Cup, a daily journal as well?
Yes, I got that. Here's where that came in, is because, we really don't measure what we do on each day. We want to have all this progression and progress in our business, but how do you really measure that? How do you really know that you're really hitting the goals and the things that you need to do if you don't measure it? Right. We have these long goals that we put out, 12-month goals, 6-month goals, but they sometimes become a little intimidating because we don't get to make them, right?
That's right.
Because we didn't set the bar so high. Why don't we just kind of chop it down, maybe do one at a time, a day at a time, a week at a time, and that's where the measuring cup comes in, because you can write all those things down and take a look back at your day to see exactly what you did. You can measure your activities and say, okay, did I do this, or did I do that? And how did that going to come out to be something that, can help me move towards my goals in the future?
And the important thing I took out of that, you said write things down.
Write things down.
Do you hear that? Write things down, young people. Yes, because people kid me a lot because I use a day timer still, and I write things down because it's easier for me to write things down, and then I check them off either during the day, or if it's different things that I want to try to accomplish for that particular day.
Sometimes, it's almost like a checklist. I can go to the grocery store, you have to check off what items that you were supposed to get. That's kind of like what the measuring cup is. Check it off. What did you do? It's really measuring your day and your activities to make sure that you are hitting income-producing activities.
Income-producing activities as well. That's another key component to it. Yes, indeed. And you're going to be speaking somewhere real soon, right?
Yes, I'm going to be speaking at the Leadership Experience Tour. We're doing that in March, and we're so excited to be there. I'm going to be talking on the topic again, mastering the art of communication, as I'm a LinkedIn fan. So I do a LinkedIn boot camp to where we really help maximize your LinkedIn profile or optimize your LinkedIn profile so you can really start those positive conversations that move you towards meetings and getting goals set.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That is beautiful. That's
beautiful.
Phenomenal. And that's coming up in March.
Yes, it's coming up in March.
Okay, the book launch, 10 Things Before 10, Networking Made Easy, My Measuring Cup, the daily journal where you could work your checklist off and make sure, as you just said earlier so eloquently, get things done. Make sure you get your things done. So some people have a hard time getting started.
They do.
So this is a good way to get them started. And also the 10 Things Before 10, Networking Made Easy. When you're in an atmosphere like this with so many different people, what's the best thing with your networking to do?
You know what? To smile.
To smile. Yeah, exactly. To smile.
That's the best way. That's the best way you can start a conversation because somebody's going to say, "How you doing?"
Now, exactly. Now you see someone, or you end up talking. You get your card. You talk with someone. You talk with a lot of people. You say, "Oh, wow!" But this one card from the person that you know earlier in the day that you met, this person could be something that you could be a money-making opportunity. You could work with that person. When would you suggest to our audience, when should they email or follow up with that,
immediately,
with that person?
because you will be forgotten within 24 hours. You have to follow up. You have to have a follow-up system. Anytime you go networking or anytime you're actually having a communication, we have this handy thing in our hand, which is called a cell phone, and you have all the access in the world. You can start connecting with them on Instagram, social media, Facebook. And for me, when I meet somebody, I say, okay, are you on LinkedIn, Instagram? Mm-hmm. And now they have it even really quickly because now you can just mesh your phones together.
Okay.
And then get their contact information. And once I do that, then I immediately set an appointment. Hey, it was nice to meet you at the Super Bowl Media Week. Do you have some time one day next week that we can get together and follow up on a meeting?
Excellent.
Yeah.
There you have it. But the A to Z of how to network, how to make things happen. Once again, how can people get in contact with you?
Go to Tapped In Magazine. That's TAPIN magazine.org.
That's right. And look at it, Dr. Tandra Price right here on the cover of Tap In Magazine. Very nice publication. Check it out there. And last but not least, thank you so much for coming on Real Deal Sports Show. And one more time, how can people get in contact with you?
Tapped In Magazine, TAPIN magazine.org.
All right, this is Rad Man, Real Deal Sports Show. We'll be right back with our next guest. Like us, subscribe to us, and share us. Most importantly, On Stage Plus TV production company is making everything happen. Check them out as well. We'll be right back with our next guest. Very good.
Did you take our pictures?
No, we do it after.
Oh, no, I